Welcome to Keela JTV. I'm so happy that you are here. Want to say hey back, go ahead and press the like button below. I was literally on Instagram the other day. Somebody posted this video. Maybe it's what you listen to, but it was talking about killing people, murdering people, raping women, and it was very angry. I was uncomfortable listening to it. But this man, and not just one, but it was like 3 men that commented, and they were like, I make my kids listen to this music so that they know what's really going on in the world. They can't listen to children's crap because they're gonna be weak. Right now, as even I'm sharing this with you, it's making me think about how we pass on our hurt and our pain and our suffering. This man, these men that commented had so much hurt, had so much pain. They were suffering through so much. And they literally were like, this is how much I'm suffering because I want you to experience it too. You know, and the way that this song was behaving, there was nothing else that these children could do but to experience this anger. You know, I knew somebody one time and I kind of saw how they grew up. It wasn't pretty. They weren't treated the best. They kind of were talked down to in front of the mother's boyfriends. You know, they were just really verbally abused, and sometimes physically, I'm guessing, because I would see certain things. But now this person has kids, several kids. One day I was with him and he was talking down to his kids, talking down to them. And I was like, hey, don't talk to them like that. Like, you could just say this. And immediately he began to get defensive. And I want to stop right here because we have to understand that the things that happen to us are a result of somebody else's trauma and somebody else's pain. There's nothing that can be transferred to us if it did not come from another person. So the trauma that you are experiencing is because of somebody else's trauma. The pain, the heartache, the confusion, whatever it is because of somebody else passing it on to you. That's how we get the term generation from generating. Just same way as we generate wealth, we generate ideas, it's generating soul tie. We're generating curses, we're generating perversion, we're generating molestation. Certain bloodlines have certain histories. And so what that man was doing by forcing his kids to not listen to, you know, what's that? Peppa the Pig, which is totally appropriate at 3 years old or 2 years old. VeggieTales. And who knows about Veggie? If you know about VeggieTales, let me know. But this person literally was saying, I'm going to give you what gave to me. And that's what my friend said when I said, hey, why are you talking to your kids like that? And he said, that's how I was spoken to. They gonna get the same treatment I did. They can't get off easy. They gonna get talked to the same way I got talked to. I'm not doing that. What does that sound like to you? Trauma, hurt, pain, dysfunction. That's what we are recreating. We are recreating cycles of trauma. We are recreating cycles of dysfunction, and we are placing a bow on it with Jordans and saying we got it all together because we go to Papa Do's or Chow's, whatever that restaurant is called, on our birthday. When literally we are suffering. What is what we're searching after? It's love. It's love in the highest form. It's the lack of love that you didn't receive. It's the lack of identity that wasn't poured into you. It's the comfort that you're seeking after, and that's why you're going to so many people's different beds and you're searching for that fix of weed when you get home from work because it's comfort. It's an ideology that you need something that wasn't given to you as a youth. You need something to calm your emotions and your hurt and your trauma. It's filling a void. And we're recycling this idolatry and this imagery of void in our generations. And we're saying you don't need the true stuff. You don't need to be calm. You don't need to have peace. No, I'm going to correct you like this. Sit down. Shut up. You know, when I came up to New York, I almost had to I stopped walking in the middle of sidewalks. I would be on the train, had to close my eyes because I would be so bothered by how I heard mothers speak to their children. These mothers would say things like, you don't know that this but do you know that there is an anger in the tongue of this city? And it could be in your city too, or it could just be in your generation. But that anger is breeding dysfunction. That anger is breeding hatred. There's been a system that's tried to stop the progress of our people. And we are so inside the system that we cannot even see that there is a system in place. We are so busy saying Black Lives Matter. Meanwhile, we were worshiping leaders who weren't even for our cause. We are so busy presenting ourselves as people who have it all together. Meanwhile, we don't even know what it means to have a system of wealth that leads to generational cycles of flourishing and impartation and education. What is up here? Hallelujah. Because when we start to focus on more of what other people see more than what matters to me, it starts with you, it starts with me, it starts with us. It's not just unity, but it's a world that has to come together. Can't you see? There is a mantle on this society that has dumbed us down to poverty. This cannot be. We must come out and arise to a greater possibility and see with our eyes and understand what is and what cannot be. I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to us. This is our time. But when I look at my people, I cannot help but see when I walk home from the train station, I cannot help but hear the cries when I see our people hunger for weed to get high. There's a cry. There's a cry. There's a cry. It must stop, but it comes with you. It comes with we. And together, we will see, we will see, we will see, we will see, we will see. Come together.